Streamed live on Twitch at Lord Brandon 10.
All right, YouTube, welcome back. Today we are going over the exotic sweet business here in Destiny Rising. Now, just a little tidbit for those of you who are unfamiliar with this weapon. This weapon was first introduced in Destiny Rising, or excuse me, Destiny 2 beta. This was a part of this whole double primary theme that Bungie was trying to introduce coming from Destiny 2. It was, I believe, yeah, it was kinetic. It was a kinetic slot in Destiny 2. It was iconic. It was the very first auto rifle in the game to feature an LMG style auto rifle. Yo, Jeeben, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. How are you? It was the very first auto rifle to feature like an LMG style weapon. It starts off with a really slow rate of fire, and then the more you are you're shooting it, it ramps up to like this really crazy rate of fire. We've had some crazy moments with it in Destiny's time. We've had some key moments with it, especially in PvP. So with that, it is now recasted here in Destiny Rising. So as always, we're going to start off with the traits, the catalyst, and we're going to do some practice range tests, and we'll go from there. So starting off with the traits, Payday, larger magazine, increased accuracy when firing from the hip, picking up heavy ammo immediately reloads this weapon. Now going over to the business time, which is the damage perk on this weapon, sustain fire, boost range and rate of fire. Going over to the first catalyst, this weapon's rate of fire can reach 1200 when this weapon is fully spun up. The flinch from incoming damage is greatly reduced. Now catalyst number 2 states that this weapon will gradually reload while stowed. And catalyst number 3, once this weapon has reached its maximum rate of fire for 2 seconds, it gains 20% damage at the cost of 30 stability. So overall, I don't want to say these are the best catalysts, but they do work well for it. I mean, it will work. For those of you who are unfamiliar with this is essentially like a solar holster or kinetic holster, for those of you who are familiar with that from Destiny 2 terms. So this is essentially what this is going to do. You're going to reload some of your magazine while it's stowed. Do I think you're going to use this quite often? Not really. I don't see a time where you're going to be ad clearing or doing a DPS rotation with another grenade launcher to reload the entire 150 mag. Granted, I don't know how much of it is going to refill. It does say gradually, so I don't imagine it's going to be anything substantial, but it's there. I think the real catalyst here is definitely going to be this first one. I think that and the third one is going to pair really well for this weapon. So with that, we're going to go ahead and go over to Tiva, who actually does have the weapon, and he's going to show this off a little bit here for us. All right, Tiva, go and show this off for us, please. And as always, guys, we do our damage testing on a 30-second timer. So this is just base damage on what it can do in 30 seconds. This is a level 80 servitor from the Gauntlet, as we do all of our testing on. And then once we're done with this, we'll go into look at Tiva's artifacts, his companion guardians, and then we'll show you some combos that Tiva was explaining to us earlier that you could potentially pair with this weapon to probably kick out even higher numbers. So in 30 seconds, we're looking at about 410. So we'll round it down about 400k. Tiva, go ahead and walk us through your companion guardians that you have on, your artifacts. Let's see what we're cooking up on Wolf here.
Okay,
So-
for Wolf, you can go through it.
So just go to your last two. So we just want to look at your damage ones. So right now we have a weapon enhancement on guys with a solar boost. It is getting the benefits of that. And then your third one. And then we have another weapon enhancement on this one here. So he's getting the weapon enhancement and the solar boost. Now let's back out one, go to your overview. For your guardian, back out one, go to your overview. For the overview, we are running Finala. You do want to change that to a Stella. Changing that to a Stella will give you the increased solar damage as well. And then you can do Finala if you want. It's up to you. But with that, that is the companion guardians that we have. Now Tiva is going to take it over. He was demonstrating some things earlier that you can do with some combos here on Wolf to potentially make this a little bit more of a potent build. Go ahead, Tiva.
Okay, so for the sweet business, that actually pairs really well with Wolf's entire kit, because his V and his Q come back directly when you need to reload. So how the combo would look, normally you would Q before you V, but for damage purposes for the sweet business has a 150 round mag. You want to get all of your shots to line up with your cooldown, so you'd start it off V, Q, and as you notice, by the time my clip is over, my entire cooldown will be back up. So when I hit my reload in just a second, you'll notice V and Q is directly back up. So as soon as you get that, it pairs really well with Wolf entirely, because it always is going to be on cooldown fully.
Now
So
I want to point out
30-second
something real
timer,
quick. Go ahead. I'll point it out. Seth. Go ahead.
On the 30-second timer, it's going to almost triple the damage while you're doing your combos.
And mind you guys, that wasn't even crits. He wasn't even hitting crits. And as you guys can see, we made two adjustments. We made, of course, put the cello on. We didn't get a crazy damage boost with the cello. You're not going to on the companion guardians, but we did get that increase on whatever he has it on for his talent tree. Mind you, the combos coming in from the real increase, guys, is coming in from Wolf's abilities. Remember, when we do that sword strike, our Q ability essentially, that's debuffing the enemy, where you're getting increased damage from the solar. And so as you can see in the first 7 seconds, we've already topped what we've done in one full damage rotation in 30 seconds, which was our first test. So this is amazing, as Tiva said. Now, I think the question is do we run sweet business on Wolf over the heavy GL? Or do we run this on characters like Finala? I don't know. I feel as though the heavy GL is better, at least for me, for just acting a little bit faster. But the sweet business is putting in work right now, and this is obviously going to be the better choice on Finala if you're running that on her. So yeah, Tiva, keep showing this thing off. I'm going to wrap this video up. Alright guys, well that is the sweet business here in Destiny Rising. As you guys can see, this thing is, it's actually crazy. Like I said, I don't know guys, we're going to get into some further testing. We're going to have more videos out. We're going to compare, of course we're going to do our comparison videos between the sweet business and other auto rifles in this category. I think there was another one that came close, Mythic auto rifle that came real close. And then of course we're going to do a sweet business, versus the heavy GL that Wolf can, use, and we'll compare those to see, where the damage lies between those, and is it viable running sweet business over the heavy or the exotic GL. So there's a lot that we can unpack here with having this exotic. And as always, that is going to be a wrap for this video, guys. Make sure to come check out our Twitch, where we are doing these tests live. And literally playing the game almost every day, doing helps, Eclipse helps, Morgan's Hunt helps, whatever it is, we're doing it. And that's at Lord Brandon 10, link down in the description below. As always, we do have an amazing Discord for an amazing Destiny Rising community. I will have the link to that for our server as the first pinned comment down below. Make sure to check that out. And with that, guys, we'll see you guys in the next video. We've got a lot of content coming, so stay tuned, guys. Peace out.